Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that always sparks debate: the top 10 most overrated football players ever. Remember, this list is subjective, and we respect all these athletes for their contributions to the game. Let's get started. At number 10, we have David Beckham, one of football's biggest global icons. David Beckham was undoubtedly one of football's biggest global icons, but was he truly world-class or simply overhyped? While his free-kick accuracy and crossing ability were undeniably elite, critics argue that beyond set pieces, his overall gameplay was limited. He lacked explosive speed, exceptional dribbling, and the ability to dominate games like other midfield greats. Despite this, Beckham's celebrity status made him more than just a footballer. He became a fashion icon, a brand, and a marketing machine. Some believe his off-the-pitch influence often overshadowed his true footballing ability, raising debates about whether he was a legend or an overrated star. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Number 9, Antoine Griezmann, at Barcelona. Antoine Griezmann was a superstar at Atletico Madrid, but his €120 million move to Barcelona in 2019 turned into one of the club's biggest disappointments. At Atletico, he thrived in Diego Simeone's system, playing as a versatile forward with freedom. However, at Barcelona, he never truly fit, struggling to coexist with Lionel Messi and failing to justify his enormous price tag. His performances were inconsistent, and he lacked the influence expected from such a high-profile signing. Eventually, he returned to Atletico Madrid, proving that he was more of a system player rather than a standalone world-class talent. While elite in the right setup, his time at Barcelona was a clear flop. Number 8, Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson is a player who has divided opinion for years, especially when included in England's squad. Liverpool fans often overhyped him during his time at Anfield, expecting him to fill the void left by Steven Gerrard. Even Gerrard himself once suggested Henderson could be his successor, but those lofty expectations were never met. Despite winning 8 trophies in 12 years at Liverpool, his personal numbers were far from spectacular. With over 600 career appearances, he has barely managed 50 goals, a poor return for someone playing in an attack-minded midfield role. Henderson's lack of goal contributions and assists, having only surpassed 10 assists in a season once, shows he never truly evolved into the elite midfielder some expected. The constant comparisons to Gerrard may have hindered his development, while his conservative playing style, especially for England, frustrated fans who believed he had more to offer. Number 7, Antony. Antony arrived at Manchester United from Ajax for a massive £82 million, carrying high expectations after shining in the Eredivisie. However, he has failed to deliver, leaving many to question whether he was worth the investment. While the transfer fee isn't his fault, it brought immense pressure, and so far, Antony hasn't lived up to it. His tricks and flicks rarely lead to anything productive, often resulting in lost possession and frustration among United fans. His time at Old Trafford has also been overshadowed by off-field controversies, and reports suggest the club may cut their losses sooner rather than later. Some argue that his confidence has dropped, while others believe that the jump from the Eredivisie to the Premier League exposed his flaws. Even Erik ten Hag, who pushed for his signing, seems to be losing patience. Antony has only started 2 games this season. Is he one of the biggest flops in the Premier League, or can he still turn things around? Number 6, Nicklas Bendtner, Arsenal's most overrated striker? Nicklas Bendtner. How in the world did he even play for Arsenal? To this day, it's a €1 million question. Touted as Arsenal's next big striker, Bendtner was better known for his confidence than his actual performances. He believed he was world-class, but the stats tell a different story. With just 47 goals in over 170 appearances, his finishing was inconsistent, and his decision-making left fans frustrated. Time and time again, he wasted golden chances in front of goal. Off the pitch, he was even more controversial, famous for gambling scandals, wild partying, and outrageous claims about his ability. He once said he should win the Ballon d'Or. After leaving Arsenal, he bounced between clubs but never proved himself at the top level. So, was Bendtner truly overrated, or just a player who believed his own hype too much? Let us know in the comments. Number 5, Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish was signed by Manchester City for €117 million, but has he really lived up to that price tag? At Aston Villa, he was a star, but at City, his impact has been almost invisible. Despite playing in an attacking role, his goal and assist numbers are shockingly low. In his first Premier League season at City, he managed just 3 goals and 3 assists in 26 games. Hardly what you expect from a €100 million plus player. Yes, he's a great dribbler and good at keeping possession, but what's the point if there's no end product? Even Pep Guardiola has admitted that Grealish needs to improve. Right now, he looks like an expensive squad player rather than a world-class game-changer. Is he overrated, or does he just need more time? Let us know in the comments.
Number 4, Rodri.
Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or is one of football's biggest mysteries. What did he do that legends like Iniesta and Pirlo never did? Sure, he was solid for Manchester City, but was he truly the best player in the world? Even Kevin De Bruyne, his own teammate, had a bigger impact, creating goals and dominating games. Compare that to Iniesta, who carried Spain to a World Cup win and won multiple Champions League titles, yet never won the Ballon d'Or. Pirlo, a midfield genius who dictated games at the highest level, was also overlooked. But somehow, Rodri, a defensive midfielder who rarely stands out, won it? Yes, he played a key role in City's treble-winning season, but let's be honest, so did half the team. His Ballon d'Or win feels more like a reward for being in the right place at the right time rather than being the world's best. Is Rodri really that special, or is he just massively overrated? Let us know in the comments. Number 3, Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema winning the Ballon d'Or in 2022 is still a mystery. Was he truly the best player in the world, or was he just pushed by Zinedine Zidane and Real Madrid's success? Players who win the Ballon d'Or without truly deserving it often vanish within a year or two, and what happened to Benzema? The very next season, he left for Saudi Arabia, proving his peak was short-lived. If he was truly the best in the world, why did he spend most of his career in Ronaldo's shadow? He only stepped up when Madrid had no other choice. Even at his best, his goal-scoring record was never at the level of Lewandowski, Suarez, or prime Harry Kane. Compare that to legends like Messi and Ronaldo, who dominated for over a decade. Benzema was great, but did he really deserve the Ballon d'Or? Or was he just the right man at the right time? Let us know in the comments.
Number 2, Neymar.
Neymar was never overrated in terms of talent. He had everything to become a Ballon d'Or winner. The problem? He never took his talents seriously enough. He played at 70% of his potential, while the remaining 30% was hype and comfort, making him feel like he had already made it. Instead of pushing himself to the absolute top, he settled, and that's why he never reached his true peak. Another major factor? He put himself under Messi's shadow at Barcelona. Whether by choice or by circumstance, it delayed his rise as the world's best. His move to PSG was meant to make him the main star, but injuries, lack of discipline and lifestyle choices cut his career at the top too short. Now at 33, he already looks like a player nearing retirement, a shocking reality for someone who should have dominated football for years. Neymar wasn't overrated in ability, but in commitment and career choices, he fell far short of expectations.
Number 1, Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba had everything needed to dominate world football: elite vision, power, dribbling, and creativity. But did he ever truly live up to the hype? No. After winning the World Cup with France in 2018, Pogba was expected to lead Manchester United back to glory. Instead, he became one of the most inconsistent and frustrating midfielders in Premier League history. One game, he looked like Zidane; the next, he looked completely lost. He was signed for €105 million in 2016, making him the most expensive player at the time. But across 6 seasons at United, he delivered more controversy than impact, from injuries, poor performances, and public feuds to off-field distractions. Even when healthy, he never dominated the midfield like legends such as Modric, Giroud, or Scholes. Despite all the hype, Pogba's legacy is built more on potential than actual achievements. He could have been an all-time great, but instead, he is remembered as one of the most overrated players ever. Bonus: Harry Maguire, world's most expensive defender, but why? €87 million for Harry Maguire? Manchester United made one of the worst transfers ever. His lack of pace, poor decision-making, and constant mistakes made him a meme rather than a reliable defender. While he performs well for England, he has never looked like a world-class centre-back at club level. Maguire is solid, but never deserved the hype that came with his price tag. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest football insights, debates, and updates. We'll see you in the next one.